So today we are talking about our comfort zone in quilting, and I was like, I don't know if I have a comfort zone. I kind of just do whatever. I don't feel scared of anything. But then I do realize, as I say, like the reason why I quilt is because it doesn't involve zippers and whatnot. And so I guess I do kind of have a comfort zone, and my comfort zone is quilting. But with that, there is a comfort in squares and straight piecing and following patterns that I do come to love and know. And so I think part of my breaking out of my comfort zone will kind of be exploring scrappy and exploring maybe a little bit of improv. Not improv comedy, but improv quilting, where there is no method to the madness. It just happens. Kind of like that wonky stars quilt. That's kind of like my first step into kind of improv stuff, because the points of the stars had no like set measurement or anything. You kind of just angled them, sewed them, and trimmed them away in the end. And so besides that, I think I do need to break out of my comfort zone. Another thing is also having a set colorway. That's another thing that I kind of get stuck in. Like if it's something that comes in a kit or I see it a certain way, I tend to not follow specifically like the pattern. I do try and break out a little bit, but I do have a hard time. Like I've pattern tested a couple times, and it'll tell me like, use 9 different colors for this piece and you need 7 different colors for this piece, and I did it exactly as is. And then I see some people that just like break it up and put it in a 2-color quilt, and then I look at it and go, why didn't I think of that? Or they do it like totally scrappy, and I'm like, why didn't I think of that? Like I feel like I need to break out of the box a little more and go from there and just give it a go and not feel like I'm stuck with the words that somebody else are telling me to use, I guess. I do love patterns though. I love my Elizabeth Harbin patterns, and I don't know where I'd be without them. That is my comfort zone of small pieces, I guess. One of the things I do want to try this year is that that glam clam that I was gonna do last year. Tried to convince myself to do this year, but then did the infinite hearts instead, just because my brain couldn't handle it. But I think if I take through and attack it in a scrappy, unorganized, chaotic sort of way, I think that'll be less stress on having to figure out where to put all these colors and that kind of thing. Like if I just do it like monochromatic, so to speak, where it's just like all shades of pink or all shades of blue, or maybe I'll finally do all shades of teal, since I say it's my favorite color, but I don't quilt in it apparently. So all those kinds of things where you just kind of give it a go and dive in and branch out and see what happens. So I think also trying, like with the glam clam, trying a little bit more curves, trying to be a little bit more freedom within what I do, and go from there and hope for the best. So with that, I think I'm gonna go make another wonky block today. It may be following instructions, but at least it's another tiptoe into scrappiness. So this one got a little bit better than the last one. Something slipped, and so my edge is a little short on there, but I mean, each time we're just gonna get better, right?
And the more we do, the wonkier they could be, but there we go.